comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one.
There are people dying.
Oh, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all.
Oh, we can go on pretending day by day
That someone, somewhere will soon make a change.
we are all a part of God's great big family.
And the truth, you know, love is all we need.
We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving.
There's a choice to make it. We're saving our own lives.
It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me.
Bells in your heart, so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free.
As God's shown us by turning stone to bread, and so we all
Must lend a helping hand.
we are the world,
We are the world.
we are the children,
We are the children.
we are the ones to make a brighter day,
So let's start giving.
there's a choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's you, we make a better day, just you and me. Hey, hey, hey. When you're down and out and there seems no hope at all, but if we just believe, there's no way we can fall. Well, let's realize. Oh, that change can only come
When we
stand together as one.
are the world, we are the children.
Thank you for your love. Thank you for your solidarity. Please, once again, put your hands together for yourselves. Put your hands together for yourself. It's been a long journey. This is an AGM. This is the 19th International Conference of the SPSP. There were some people that were here that attended the 18th that we did in Kaduna, and they are no more there. So for that, please look at the person next to you, if you're right, and say welcome to Ibadan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please put your hands together once again and welcome yourselves. Once again. Welcome to the 19th International Conference of the Society for Peace Studies and Practice, which has been convened in collaboration with the #1 university in Nigeria, in fact in West Africa, and it's heading to be the #1 in the country, the University of Ibadan, with the theme, economic challenges and the task of building sustainable peace in a globalized world. It will hold from today to the 28th in this ancient city of Ibadan. Without much ado, I will take my indulgence to tell you that the University of Ibadan was established in 1940 as the University College Ibadan. And it was the first university in Nigeria. It initially operated as a college of the University of London before becoming an independent degree awarding institution in 1962. I will not take much of your time, but I will just tell you that the university just last year celebrated its 77th anniversary. And at that anniversary, it was stated and disclosed that the University of Ibadan produced 447 PhDs. Please, the other exactly. In fact, earlier this morning, the Vice Chancellor told us the goal of the university very soon is to be able to have 60% postgraduate students and 40% undergraduate students. So the university is aiming to, if you like, fill our undergraduate, they will go to the other smaller universities or the UI campuses. Please put your hand there for UI. It's my honor and privilege to call on Professor Kayode Adebowale, Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan, to come and give us his address of welcome. Please put your hands together.
It is with immense pleasure and profound honor that I welcome you all on behalf of Council, on behalf of Senate, on behalf of management, staff and students of the University of Ibadan to this prestigious opening ceremony of the International Annual Conference of the Society for Peace Studies and Practice that is hosted right here at the Nigerian Federal University, the first and the best. I thought we will all be excited. Clap for the university. Your presence, spanning continents and disciplines, enriches our campus and underscores the critical importance of the theme that we have all gathered here to explore. Economic challenges and the task of building a sustainable peace in a globalized world. This theme, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is not merely an academic exercise. It strikes at the very heart of our contemporary global predicament. We live in an era that is defined by unprecedented interconnectedness, a globalized world where events in one corner ripple across oceans and borders with astonishing speed. Yet, this interconnectedness coexists with which often exacerbate profound and pervasive economic challenges. First, there is inequality. Globalization, while lifting millions, has also deepened the chasms of inequality within nations and between them. The concentration of wealth and opportunities fuels resentment, social fragmentation, and erodes trust in institutions. There is also volatility and uncertainty. We know that global supply chain disruptions, financial market contagions, energy crisis, and lingering impact of COVID-19 pandemic has created a landscape of economic volatility and profound uncertainty, hitting most of the vulnerable assets. There is also resource scarcity and climate stress, competition for dwindling resources that has been amplified by climate crisis, creating new fault lines and exacerbate the existing conflicts. There is drought, floods, rising sea levels that has displaced populations and strained economic systems, thereby becoming very potent drivers of instability.
The Pope and the current president of the SPSP, I'm talking of no other person but Mr. Nathaniel Awobla, SPSP. As we put their hands together for him, I will tell you that he will come to address us, but he will address us only after the chairman of the board of trustees of the SPSP, Professor Suleiman Ogoro, has made his remarks. Please put your hands together for Professor Ogoro.
I love to always recall that SPSP has forged relationship initially, especially through Professor Albert, the DSS, later the military, and more recently the Nigerian police, that at some point we were worried. But now they say they want to, if they have their way, they would like to overtake all the others. These are the security agencies that are protecting us within and beyond our borders. We should appreciate them, and the intention is to establish partnerships and engagements in a manner that addresses the challenging aspect. We will be listening to the keynote speaker and the other presenter supporting the keynote speaker, and the key issues, we will listen to them. I want to say this, that at this particular time in our country, we know that we are passing through very challenging moments in respect of internal and boundary conflicts, as it were. We have so many terms out there characterizing the terrorists, the bandits, all sorts of elements that are not giving us, allowing us to sleep in our homes, and we are being attacked along the roads. And more recently, it has happened before, but there is like a renewal of kidnapping of pupils and students. And we believe that we will hear from the general and other experts the way going forward. We believe that there are some things that may have to be done, if not by way of preempting what General Musa may talk about as a part-time scholar, because I came into SPSP as a practitioner, but as a part-time scholar, don't mind my phrasing. We believe that the size of the Nigerian armed forces is inadequate. We need to raise it, compare it with other countries that are less than 1/4 of our population. They have size of armed forces that are even more than ours. That is, without my saying it, you know what I'm actually suggesting.
Our next speaker is again from the SPSP, and the fourth president of the SPSP, Mr. Nathaniel Awobla, FSFP, President, Society for Peace Studies and Practice. Please put your hands together for him as he comes.
It is with profound honor and gratitude that I stand to welcome you all to the 19th Annual International Conference and General Assembly of the Society for Peace Studies and Practice. I want to make haste to respectfully acknowledge and deeply appreciate our outstanding Vice Chancellor for graciously rising out last year to request for hosting rights for this summit. For those of you that were in Kaduna, you saw he stood up and he said, let Ibadan host the 2025 conference. and here we are. But I also want to acknowledge the outstanding, the remarkable graciousness of the Board of Trustees Chairman, Professor Suleiman Elias Bogoro, and the Bauchi State branch of SPSP, who also very graciously said they had hosting rights in 2023 and again in 2024, but because UI is the parent of SPSP, they would cede that right. It is important to say this so that you would also understand that that was a wonderful and example of leadership and ensuring that we give due regard to the founding institution of SPS. This is the 19th annual conference. But SPSP celebrated our 20th year a couple of years ago. But we are always reminded that it was at the foundation of the Peace and Conflict Studies program that the Society for Peace Studies and Practice was established. It is for this reason that I want to return the honor to our parent institution, the University of Ibadan, and I will request that we give University of Ibadan a resounding applause. The Board of Trustees Chairman made very important remarks. I would like to very respectfully mention that this year we have an array of such eminent persons brought together for this conference that it is difficult to begin to acknowledge. The level of the interest in the Society for Peace Studies and Practice has gone to limits that are truly inspiring. I want to acknowledge the humility and openness of Nigeria's presidency through the Office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President for their willingness to come and share experience of what the presidential initiative has been doing. I want to appreciate my executive governor, the governor of Benue State, His Excellency Reverend Father Dr. Hyacinth Umemalia, who embraced the Durable Solutions Framework and was very happy to send his Honorable Commissioner to come and share. It's a global model, and they took it up.
Well, it's now time to hear some words of wisdom from someone who is not just an elder statesman, but a former executive governor, a former national chairman of a party that is still ruling, and our father of the day, Chief B.C. Akonde, Pro-Chancellor, Chairman of Council, University of Ibadan. Please put your hands together for him as he comes to give us his remarks as father of the day.
It is a pleasure and honor to be with you all today. It is of course no surprise that the Society for Peace Studies and Practice, SPSP, emerged as an offspring of Nigeria's premier university, the University of Ibadan, which I currently serve as the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council. The contributions of the University of Ibadan to Nigerian development are unassailable and remain unmatched. Therefore, with a sense of pride, I accepted to be here with you today to present a goodwill message. The timing of this conference could not have been more auspicious. Various developments occurring across the world in far and near places, such as horrific wars in Gaza, the intractable conflict in Ukraine, the protracted wars in the Democratic Republic of Congo and in Sudan, the carnages in the Sahel, as well as the fallout of the geopolitical tussle between the superpowers, China and the USA, all these impact upon us. We are currently witnessing an era where the normative principles of justice, fairness, equality, human dignity, and decency have been replaced with crass opportunism and transactional politics by the mighty against the weak. Before our eyes, a new global order is being ushered in by the actions of old and new actors alike. As new and emerging powers pursue for prominence and seek advantage in blatant exploiting the less privileged with no pretenses about the intention of certain countries to dominate the others, Nigeria has not been immune from the immediate effects and longer-term implications of the shifting geopolitics that we are witnessing.
The keynote speaker that is physically here is the immediate part Chief of Defense Staff of the Nigerian Armed Forces, General Christopher Wapin Musa. Please put your hands together for him. And for me to be here today, I feel greatly honored, and I'm really very proud of you and the SPS especially for what you do. Peace. Without peace, there can't be development, and that's why it's important. Somebody say it's good that humans learn to love themselves or end up dying as fools, and I'm sure we don't want to be fools. Charity doesn't begin at home. If we want Nigeria to be peaceful, we must learn to love our neighbors. The good books, the Bible and the Quran has told us in clear terms. So if we are not doing that, which means we are not abiding by the Quran and the Bible. I mean, it's not a simple statement. And if we don't love ourselves, I don't see how we'll continue to work together. It's not clear. So most of the challenges we're having is not because of governance. Governance is very important, but because at home we don't love each other enough. So we must start with that, because the charity begins at home. Our family units are broken. Our children are growing up on internet, growing up on DSC, learning foreign characters that are alien to all of us. What are we doing to address that? The armed forces, the security forces can continue to do all the best we can, as long as we don't learn to love ourselves and continue to have these challenges. Because if you love yourself, if you love your neighbor, you will never allow harm to come to your neighbor. Because you know if it is harm, it affects you. So it's important for us to know basically that starting from now, we must make a deliberate decision to love our neighbor. And your neighbor is anybody that is next to you. And as Nigerians, it's critical and very important. So it is a privilege to stand before this distinguished gathering at the 19th International Conference of the Society for Peace Studies and Practice. And why I like this is peace studies and practice. We have been studying the peace, but have we been practicing it? I think that's where the challenge is. I'm deeply honored to join a community of scholars, practitioners, policymakers, and peace advocates who remain firmly committed to shaping a more stable, just, and prosperous world. I must confess that my perspective is born not from the hallowed halls of academia, but from the front lines of human conflicts, where the abstract concept of war and peace become devastatingly concrete. The theme of this conference, economic challenges and the task of building sustainable peace in the globalized world, is as timely as it is strategic, especially in an era marked by uncertainty and rapid global change. For too long, we have operated in silos, where the military and security operators were tasked to create a space for peace, and their economists and developers were invited to build within it. This sequential model is a relic of a bygone era, ill-suited for the complexities of our interconnected world. Kinetic and non-kinetic must go hand in hand. And as repeatedly said it, that we all think it is a military solution. It is not. Daddy here mentioned good governance. As long as the people don't feel loved, don't feel part of the system, there will continue to be challenges. My central argument to you today is that in the 21st century, sustainable peace and inclusive government economic prosperity are not sequential goals, but they are inextricable links. You cannot have one without the other. What I've observed in conflict zones across Nigeria and beyond is that the absence of war does not constitute peace. I'm very happy to see my brothers and sisters from Sierra Leone. I had the privilege of serving in Sierra Leone. I was in Port Novo in 2002. So Port Novo is alone at my home. It's good to see you here. And this is what the military gives you the opportunity to travel around and interact with people. And we've seen the whole of Africa that we are one and the same. Whatever challenges we are having, one go to another, is going to be the same challenge, which means we must find ways of making things better for us as Africans. The entire world is looking up to Africa because all the resources, almost all the resources are here in Africa. And yet Africa remains the poorest. So there's a problem somewhere. And we must be able to find solutions to those problems. Because poverty and illiteracy are the enemies of progress. What I have observed in conflict zone, like I said, and that the absence of war does not constitute peace. True peace is not merely the silence of guns. It is the presence of justice, opportunity, and the realistic hope of a better tomorrow. Once people do not have a hope of a better tomorrow, they will want their own today. And that will raise more conflicts. The front lines of modern conflict have dramatically shifted. They are no longer only at the military checkpoints, but are found in the overcrowded university lecture halls, where graduates see no future. They are in the villages where farmers and herders clash over resources shrunk by changing climates. Our next keynote speaker, are you ready? Because he is joining us virtually, is Dr. Ogdonia Ojello, fellow of the SPSP, and I understand he did his master's degree in peace and conflict studies here in UI. He is the UN resident coordinator in Rwanda and also our second keynote speaker. Please put your hands together for Dr. Ogdonia Ojello. Of course, we don't have to tell you he's a Nigerian, but he is doing us proud all across Africa, resident in Rwanda. I can't hear that applause. Thank you.
First, I want to thank the President and the Executive Committee for the invitation to be the keynote speaker at this 19th annual conference of the Society for Peace Studies and Practice, our esteemed institution. The theme of this year's conference, Economic Challenges and the Tasks of Building Sustainable Peace in a Globalized World, could not be more appropriate at this time. The world is currently facing severe interconnected economic challenges. While the specifics may vary by region, there are many major global issues, and these include, first, the issue of slow and uneven economic growth. Many economies are experiencing sluggish growth due to post-COVID-19 pandemic adjustments, geopolitical tensions, and structural weaknesses. Advanced economies face aging populations and productivity slowdowns, while developing economies struggle with debt and limited fiscal space. We also have to contend with high public debt by governments that are significantly increasing borrowing as a result of the post-pandemic economic challenges. Today, higher interest rates make it more expensive for countries, especially developing countries, to service their debt, increasing the risk of defaults, and at the same time limiting spending on education, health, and infrastructure. We also have to contend with persistent inflation and high interest rates. Although inflation has decreased in many regions, it remains above target in some economies. Central banks maintain higher interest rates to control it, but these approaches by central banks are constraining investment, slowing them down, increasing borrowing costs for households and businesses, and resulting in very slow job creation opportunities. Number 4, geopolitical tensions and fragmentation. Conflicts, whether in Ukraine, the Middle East, Sudan, and other parts of the world, as well as the growing US-China rivalry, are disrupting trade, increasing energy and commodity price volatility, and reducing investor confidence. Economic fragmentation is leading countries to form competing trade blocs, thereby harming global trade. Fifth, supply chain disruptions. Global supply chains remain vulnerable due to extreme weather events, geopolitical conflict, and shifts towards nearshoring or friendshoring. This affects the availability and cost of goods, especially in technology, agriculture, and energy. 6. Energy transition and climate change. Climate-related disasters are causing economic losses, also resulting in food insecurity and displacement. At the same time, the transition to clean energy requires massive investment. Developing countries face the greatest financing gap for adaptation and mitigation. 7. Technological transformation and job displacement. AI, automation, and digitalization bring productivity gains, but they also creating job losses in some sectors, widening the skills gap and creating inequality between high-skilled and low-skilled workers. 8. Inequality. Income and wealth inequality continues to widen between and within countries, between workers with access to technology and education, and those without, between urban and rural areas. This fuels social tensions and political instability. 9. Food insecurity. Driven by conflict, climate shocks, and rising commodity prices, many low-income countries face increasing hunger, with global agricultural markets strained by unpredictable weather patterns. 10. Weak global cooperation. International institutions are struggling to coordinate responses to climate, health, and economic crises. Reduced multilateral cooperation is making it harder to manage global debt, trade rules, climate finance, and migration. Now, what do all this have to do with the SDGs? They are creating major impacts on SDG progress. On poverty, hunger, and inequality, inflation is rising. There's reduced incomes, food price volatility is pushing millions back into poverty. Climate shocks and supply disruptions are worsening hunger and malnutrition. Inequality is growing as vulnerable households absorb the largest economic shocks and digital divides widen. On human capital development, health, education, and services, high debt and tight budgets are reducing investment in health, in education, and social protection. Learning losses are persisting, health systems are facing severe staff shortages as well as declining quality. There's fiscal pressures that are threatening progress on immunization, maternal health, and epidemic readiness. On gender equality, women disproportionately lose income due to job insecurity and rising unpaid care burdens. Funding cuts are weakening gender-based violence prevention initiatives as well as access to reproductive health services. On economic growth, jobs and infrastructure, high interest rates depress investment and job creation, raising youth unemployment. Clean energy and infrastructure projects are slowing down due to financing constraints, and innovation and industrialization opportunities are shrinking for developing economies.
Before we go for the tea break, we are going to have the following set of speakers, and they are very distinguished speakers. They will be speaking to us as distinguished speakers in their right. First, it would be Right Honorable Adebo Undoyin, Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly. First, Right Honorable Adebo Undoyin, Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly. Please put your hands together for me.
It is a privilege, to be honest, for me to join you at this prestigious gathering convened by the Society for Peace Studies and Practice, SPSP, a body whose work remains critical to our national journey towards lasting peace and sustainable development. And yesterday, when I met with the representative of SPSP in my office, I was talking about the importance of civil society as a building block for a successful community. And the work that SPSP has done cannot be undermined. I commend the organizers for providing this platform for reflection, discourse, and collaboration, especially at a time when our nation is grappling with serious security and social economic challenges. This conference could not be more relevant, especially at a time like this. As we all know, Nigeria's security situation remains fragile, marked by communal tensions, insurgency, economic disparity, banditry, and a deepening sense of mistrust for some quarters and in a lot of quarters. These issues continue to test the strength of our union and the resolve of our leaders. Let me emphasize that the peace is not the absence of conflict, but the ability to manage it constructively. As Martin Luther King Jr. rightly said, peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but the means by which we arrive at that goal. The means at which we arrive at the goal for peace is very important, because we might have a destination that we believe that will bring about peace, but the way we go about that action might even cause even more unrest and insecurity. So the manner in which we approach the issue of peace is very, very important. This is why I am using this platform to challenge all stakeholders, ethnic nationalities, religious institutions, community leaders, political actors, and civil society to rise above narrow interests and become active champions of peace. We must all recognize that Nigeria's survival and progress depends on our collective will to uphold unity, justice, and tolerance.
Welcome to the podium. Join me to welcome very warmly the Honorable Ife Andwase Kunde, Honorable Commissioner for Human Affairs and Disaster Management, member of the State Executive of Benue State, here representing the Executive Governor of Benue State. Please put your hands together.
It is with profound humility and deep appreciation that I accept on behalf of His Excellency and Executive Governor of Benue State, the Distinguished Fellow of Society for Peace, Studies and Practice, and National Category. We thank the Society sincerely for this nomination and for recognizing the transformative leadership of His Excellency and demonstrated in the pursuit of peace, security, and sustainable solution for displaced population while ensuring humanitarian response in Benue State. As many peace scholars have noted from Johan Gabon's the concept of positive peace to Ladira's emphasis on inclusion, community building, peace building, lasting peace requires structures that address both direct violence and underlying social, economic, and political factors that sustain instability. The work undertaken in Benue State reflect those principles in practice. Over the past 2 years, the Excellency has championed evidence-based strategies that put community first to confront one of Nigeria's most complex humanitarian situations. Benue State has developed the IDP policy and the State Global Solution Action Plan, both grounded in rigorous data, interagency coordination, and the voices of affected communities. These frameworks represent a significant step towards ensuring that displacement is addressed not only through emergency relief, but through long-term recovery, resilience, and dignity.
Now to the big one. The representative of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu here. As far as we are concerned, she is the president. Please put your hands together for Dr. Abdul Essay, Special Advisor to the President on Community Engagement. Not loud enough. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me start by reassuring you of Mr. President's commitment to sustaining peace in Nigeria. We have coordinated security measures in place to eradicate terrorism and banditry and other criminal activities in Nigeria. And we are showing that there shouldn't be any fear or agitation. We are going to get there, and we are going to work with other global partners to restore peace and safety in Nigeria. I'll just share brief because we've been hearing so much about peace and peacekeeping and other things. But let me recognize the Right Honorable Speaker of the State of Oyo State House of Assembly and also correct an impression. We have sophisticated drones which are being used for our military, sophisticated one. I'm sure you are aware of that. Maybe it was an oversight. We have even bigger than that some innovative digital technology used by our Nigerian Navy. It's called far from high. And I could allow your wife to come and take a look at the theater in Abuja so that you see how they have deployed technology in maintaining peace and also securing our borders and our seas in Nigeria, along with other sophisticated weapons that we're using to fight terrorists across the region of Nigeria. So it's important for me to correct that impression. So the Community Engagement Office was created by Mr. President to bridge the gap between the governments and the grassroots communities across all regions, and I happen to be the one coordinating the North Central region on behalf of Mr. President. Guided by the vision of inclusion, collaboration, and sustainable development, my office has launched a transformative program and critical challenges to amplify the voices of the citizens and foster community-driven solution. I'll just make a reference to an important point which I think is needed for this gathering. Social cohesion is one of the important determinants of peace, of peaceful coexistence in our nation, and we're working collaboratively with all the states in the North Central in strengthening peace and social cohesion in Nigeria. We don't want a country that is being divided based on tribe or religion, but we want to stay together as one to protect and also fight the criminals who are causing insecurity in Nigeria. Through this measure, we have created stronger bond within and across groups. Our foster greater trust in the institution of government, where we are enforcing and promoting social cohesion as a need for integral part of our government policy and civil society engagement in communities as well, where multiple identity groups share geographical space.
The land is good, the land is fine. Gold we have, diamonds we mine. Yet we fight, we cover it all in blood. Tell me why we wallow in the mud. Africa, 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 yeah. Mama Africa, we cry for peace. Africa. The land is good, the land is fine. Gold we have, diamonds we mine. Yet we fight, we covered it all in blood. Tell me why we wallow in the mud. Africa, 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 yeah. Mama Africa, we cry for peace. Africa, 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 yeah. Mama Africa, we cry for peace. Africa.
Africa, 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 yeah. Mama Africa, we cry for peace. Africa, 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 yeah. Mama Africa, we cry for peace. Africa. Nisambuka tigi kayora, nisambuka tigi kayora, nisambuka tigi kayora, nisambuka tigi kayora. Tell me why you fight. Tell me why we fight. Tell me why you fight. Tell me why we fight.
Stand in the rain as the clouds go gray. The thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. The sunlight it hides as the clouds make way. For the pouring of my blessings, I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. In the rain it's for my seed to grow. For every prayer and every seed I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be a heavy load, but my vows I won't be breaking. Though my heart is aching, I got a word and I won't let go. It's your will I'm seeking, so I keep on believing. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. Once again it's time for me to grow. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. I thought it was over, thought you were done with me, but we're just beginning. Whoa, my life is a journey. I will walk with you, I will go where you want me to. Yes, I will go. Come on. clouds get gray.
Oh, that change can only come